Hey party people, this is another fashion illustration video. Before starting, I just want to ask how many of you have seen Harry Potter? We are going to make one of the 4 house robes of Hogwarts, which is a school of witchcraft and wizardry in Harry Potter. We are going to start by making the shirt and the pant of Gryffindor house. I took out a lot of pictures of all those who were in Gryffindor, like Hermione from Pinterest. Don't forget to use your croquis figures for this. We're gonna start with Gryffindor in this video, and then in the future videos we'll make the rest of the 3, that is Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff and Slytherin. Draw a line in the center of the shirt. This will be a guide for us to make some buttons. Now we'll make a tie. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger because this seems short. I'm gonna use this reference picture of Hermione to make some hair. Tip about hair, I sometimes make the whole shape of the hair and then color it in and then add some shadows and highlights. But in this I see 2 colors, one brown and the other blonde, so I'm just gonna color my shape in brown and then use the brush called hair to add in the blonde color. Also add in some shadows in the inner parts of the hair and highlights on the top. Now it's time to make the robe. We are gonna make it an enclosed robe. Now we'll draw a line with a darker color where the robe opens. Then we'll make the brown lapels. Now we'll redefine the lines between the sleeves and the robe. Let's make those shoes. Add some highlights on the top. I want to add the Hogwarts logo on the robe too. Let's give her a quill. In Harry Potter, quill is used to write on paper. Now it's time for shadows and blurring them out. My light source is on the right side, so shadows on the left and highlights on the right. You won't see much dark shadows on this robe because the robe in itself is much darker. We'll make the left hand a bit darker than the right and add some highlights on the right one. Side note, for this robe I used a brush called Texture to add some shadows. This is because the robe is a little bit rough and this brush gives a little rough effect on it. Don't forget to add your shadows on the neck too. The collars will also create really light shadows on the shirt. And we are done. You know the drill. Like, share, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.